Hello guys, so I am going to film for you the my planner spread in my Recollections spiral planner that I have cut and punched, and it's going to be the 22nd through the 28th. So if you are new to my channel, welcome and thank you for watching, and I appreciate you guys. And I'm going to be using this adorable printable. It's a free printable. It's called Vintage Halloween. It is not from, I think it's from this year. I think this one's from this year. So it's from victoriathatcher.com. I will leave her blog listed down below in the description box, and it is free. She does have a place where you can donate to her cause, and she makes all kinds of free printables that you can print out, and she says buy me a cup of coffee. So definitely do that for sure, especially if you're using her a lot. But if you just want to try her out, then I will link her in the description box below, and you can do that. And of course, for some reason I didn't make this little cut, and I don't know what on earth I have done with my blade. I can use this one, but it's not my favorite. And I think I've had it down there crafting with it, and now I'm going to have to find it, and that's no good, because this one is not nearly, I don't like it as much. I'm going to have to sharpen it. But anyways, so I hope that you guys are having a really good week. It is almost Halloween, almost Tristan's birthday, so we have a lot going on here. And let's see, I kind of want to use something right here because it's going to be short. And I don't even know if like this is the same size as that sticker, but we're just going to kind of go with it and see what we're working with here. This kit is not really made for this planner, so it is like a little bit off. But I really don't mind it. It does not bother me. I just had like a lot. Here it is. I was about to say, I know I had a washi cutter right beside me. Anyways, it's almost Tristan's birthday. It is almost Halloween. We've got a lot coming up, a lot going on, and I'm super excited about it. I think it's going to be fun. So she does give me a few full boxes, not a lot, and she does give me, a few full boxes that you can write in, but there's only 3, and then she gives me 8 different regular full boxes. So I think I kind of want to use this one here. And I think I'm going to use this one here. So I'm going to plan in this planner a little bit different. I don't like that. A little bit differently than I usually do. I don't like that because they're both very similar in background. I'm going to use this one instead. I'm going to kind of go day by day and decorate it instead, because I haven't been liking how my layouts in this planner are coming out when I do them so structured. I'm not liking it, and I like it in other people's planners when they do it, but when I do it, I just don't care for it. It's not my favorite thing, so I'm not going to do that this week. So we'll see how it goes. I'm just going to kind of decorate it day by day and see what I want to do. Okay, so on Mondays, I need to put out a plan with me. And did I not make these cuts either? Goodness gracious, Ashley. Failure at life. Why? You need to post a plan with me. And I will need to film something, but I'm not sure exactly what I'll film that day, so I'm not gonna worry about that part, like filling it in. I'll probably put a space, but I won't fill that in. So there's that. And then let's see, I just had Oh yeah, I forgot I had this printable. It's really cute. Let's see. Put a today header for my filming. Yikes. I think Killian just realized he was watching Boss Baby. I was trying to talk him into watching it instead of stupid old Batman. It drives me nuts when he watches Batman on YouTube because it's like the little toy videos, you know, and that is fine. There's nothing wrong with it, but it bothers me because he watches it and then as soon as that video goes off, he gets frustrated and like wants me to come in there and turn it on something else. And I'm like, I have to run in there like every 3 minutes when it goes off, and it's so annoying. It drives me absolutely bonkers. So I don't think I'm going to need this full checklist, so I'm just going to cut off 3 of them, and I'm going to use them like this. And these I got, they're also free printable stickers, and they're lifewithmayra.com. I don't know if it's Myra or Mayra. It's spelled Mayra, M-A-Y-R-A. But I don't know how she pronounces it, so I'll link that in the description box below as well. But she has all kinds of fun free printables for you, and she also has an Etsy shop as well. It's linked in her blog, so definitely check her out. She does a really good job as well. Okay, I'm gonna put this down. Yikes! So I can go ahead and get it done. So we have been running like crazy people lately. I just feel like every off day has been filled with something, and it's just been a little bit nuts. I feel like that lately, and I don't know what it is or why it's that way, but it just feels that way. I'm going to stick this here. I know it looks a little off, but that's going to drive me bonkers with that being there with nothing on it. So I'm going to try to cover that up a little. But I just feel like it has been cray town lately. Like we've just been gone every single off day. We've been gone all day, like in the car all day. And we've had lots of errands to do. We've had like a lot of things going on personally that we've been trying to like run around and get done. So we're finally done with that whole process, and whew, it's just been crazy. And I feel like the year is just going by so fast. And I also kind of feel like my pregnancy is going by really fast. But then it's going by really slow at the same time, if that makes any sense at all. Like I feel like it's kind of both. It feels really fast, but then I think about how much time I have left and I'm like, ugh, and it feels slow again. But so far has been really fast. I think that this is just the time of the pregnancy where it drags on because I'm uncomfortable all the time, and I don't know, I'm just kind of miserable. I can't sleep, I can't get comfortable. And it's just frustrating. So it feels like it takes a long time. Like just talking right now, I'm totally out of breath because he's just like sitting on top of my lungs and I can't breathe. So I think I'm going to do a pregnancy update. I know I just did kind of one because I did a gender reveal, but I think I'm going to do another update because I did go to the doctor yesterday, so I might do another one. And here he comes, probably complaining about the show that he's watching. What do you think? I bet that's what he's doing. What are you doing, Stinker? You want to hug me? Yeah. Okay, you can always hug me. Oh my goodness, thank you. That's so sweet. Are you watching your show? You don't want Boss Baby?
No.
Say no, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Well, why not? I wanted you to watch Boss Baby.
No way.
No way?
No.
Well, why not?
No No way.
No way.
No way. No way.
Oh man. I already used it this week. This is a leftover.
No way.
So I already used that. I think I'm just going to use one of these. Oops.
No.
I thought you were playing with the Megazord.
What about him?
You left him in your room.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
No.
I saw you.
No.
Okay, that's for that. And then figure out something else to go there. I don't know what I'll use. I'll probably use, let's see, I might use one of these. And then a next week sticker. And I see that. That's really cool, huh?
Hold it.
I'm not going to hold it right now. I'm busy. I'm trying to do this video. That's why I wanted you to go watch your show so you could be quiet for a second. You've been like on top of me all day long. He has, you guys, like all day. He's just been on me. Like literally on my body all day. Driving me bonkers. Okay, I don't like that. Maybe this one. Yeah, that's better. Like following me everywhere I go, trying to sit on me everywhere. Just driving me bonkers. Like even now, he's messing, getting into stuff he doesn't need to. Driving me bonkers. Okay. There's that, and I think I'll start from the bottom up on Tuesday. So I know I'll have to plan, film a plan with me, or upload either. So I'll do that, and just put plan with me, and then I'll put which one at the bottom. So I'm going to start with a full box, and let's see, what do we want? Let's do this little raven, creeps raven. Speaking of creepy shows, if you guys like really creepy shows, The Haunting of Hill House on Netflix is really good so far. I can't really vouch for it just because I've only watched it, I've only watched like a little bit of it. We watched, I think, 2 episodes is what we ended up watching. Maybe 3. I don't remember. We might have gotten 3. I'm gonna put this on here because this is really cute. We might have watched 3, but I think it was only 2. It was late when we started watching it, but I was like, oh, we should watch this show. Like, I saw it on Netflix and thought it was a movie, but then I heard about it on the radio and it said that it was like a TV series from Netflix. It's like Netflix original, but Netflix originals are really good, you guys. You like used to, if it was a Netflix original, you were like, that's probably not going to be the best in the world, but now, shoot. Those are the best ones. They've like really upped their game, and I think they do a really good job. Okay, let's see. I think I'm going to do the same thing that I did before and cut this into 3. And I'm going to do the gray one. And then I'm going to do another today header, and I'm using, maybe I'll do the work ones. Maybe I'll do work and kind of alternate them. But it was really good. It was super creepy. And Joshua was trying to stay up all night watching it. I was like, Joshua, it's really late. And I'm so glad I made him turn it off and go to bed, because I would have kept watching it and I woke up at 5 because of this child keeping me awake. So I'm so glad I like forced him to go to sleep. I was like, no, just go to sleep. Come on, go to sleep. You know I can't go to sleep when you have the TV on, and I'm tired, it's late, and I'm scared that he's gonna wake me up, and blah blah blah. He's like, oh, okay. But then it was hard for him to shut his mind off because he really liked the show. He wanted to keep watching it. It's one of those. It's really addicting. It's kind of like a long movie, you know? I like that. And we really like creepy stuff. Like, horror is my favorite genre, but nowadays it's really hard to find like good horror movies. It's like super difficult. Okay, I think that I'm going to use these leftovers and put a header and just start with my checklist. So I'll do another today. This is why it's always good to like keep your leftovers, especially if you do like printable stickers, because you can totally reuse them in another kit, and then you didn't waste all of that ink printing it off, and it's a really good thing to do. I always try to keep the leftovers because I know that I will end up using them. So this was from a different Halloween kit, and it came with like 3 pages, so there was plenty. Okay, then I think I will use this little witch because she's different. And maybe I'll use some washi in between if I want to. So gotta get some white out, opened up because of that line right there. This washi is see-through, so I'm gonna make sure I cover that up really well. But it was really good anyway, so we'll be watching that. I'm sure he'll be like really addicted to it now. Which I was addicted to the show The Following, and I wanted him to watch it, but he only watched like, I don't even think he finished the first season, and he was kind of done with it. So he really liked it at first, but I think it didn't hold his interest. So he's not one of those people that like, if it gets a little bit slow, he can just keep going until it gets better. He's not one of those. Like if it's slow, he's done. And that's kind of what it was. He was just kind of done with it after a little bit. Oh, I don't really want to use that. So I don't think I'm gonna, because I don't want those ravens to be together. So I think I'll use one of these instead. And just put this on there. But anyways, he didn't really like that one that much, but I think this one's going to be the one that grabs him because he's really into it right now. He said he's been telling people at work about it, so I guess he really loved it. And I was the one that suggested we watch it. I'm always the one who suggests the shows that we get into. Like, for instance, Vampire Diaries. Like, everybody was telling me to watch it, and I was like, And I started watching it, and I was like, Joshua, you would really like this show. And he was like, that's girly. And I was like, no, it's not. It's really good. And I got him to watch it, and he loved it. And then when the originals came out, he was like, heck yes, we're watching the originals. I love Vampire Diaries. I was like, told you. But he didn't want to listen to begin with. I think I'm just going to white the tops of these out, and then just leave it white at the top, because I don't really want to put anything else down. So I think I'm just going to white this out. And then put these down. But I'm always the one who convinces him to watch the show. And he's so into it and acts like it was his idea all along. Is that way with Lost? I think he got me into Supernatural. So that one was him. let's see. I'm trying to think if there's anything else he got me into, because there's usually not. So this is the 22nd. 22nd. 23rd. And this is the weekend before Tristan's birthday party, so there will be lots to do. So I definitely need to make sure I stay organized, for sure. For sure, because I'm going to have lots of stuff to do, and I've been trying to keep on schedule. Like today I'm getting these done, and hopefully I'm getting my Happy Planner one done as well. And then, let's see, after that, like I need to do a pregnancy update video, and I need to do my Fold With Me Friday video, because it's Friday and I haven't done it, and I need to get that up. And then like I've just got lots of stuff to do. And then I have like some junk journal shares for my Etsy shop. Like there's lots of stuff to do. That's why I was hoping he would be good for me today and just like let me film. And so far he's been pretty good. Like he's watching it right now, and that never happens. He's been super duper clingy today for whatever reason. And we had a epidemic of hand, foot, mouth. It's going around at our church, and I was so terrified. So far they haven't gotten it, and I'm praying they don't. But we stayed out of church on Wednesday, but Sunday all those kids were in there, and tons of those kids ended up getting it, and we were there on Sunday. So I'm like, oh no. No, we do not want that. Stay away. That's what I don't understand. Like, if your kids are sick, please keep them at home, whether it's at school or at church or daycare or wherever the heck it is. Keep them at home. If your kid is sick, keep them at home. Nobody wants sickness. Like, nobody wants that. You don't want your kid to have it, and we don't want our kid to get it. So leave them at home. I know that can be so difficult. Trust me, I have worked for years and had to figure it out, but it is so much better than passing it around everywhere and then it coming back around and your kid getting it again or whatever. Like, just keep your kid at home. Do not bring them. And now it's an epidemic because people who knew their kid was sick brought them anyway and started this big train of sick kids everywhere. And it's just nuts to me. I don't understand it at all. But that's my soapbox. Especially like church. Like, that is completely and totally optional. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like you're missing work for it, and it's not like you are, ooh, I don't want to do that. It's not like you are, you know, have to find an extra babysitter because you can't go to church, or you know what I mean? Like, whatever. It's not like that, because you don't have to go. And I know, like, you want to be there, of course, but you don't have to be there, and it's making us all sick and missing work, and there's just been, like, 2 of the kids had to go to the ER because of it, because it was that bad. And they were getting super dehydrated because they had like hand, foot, and mouth in their throat. And it's just, I mean, it's just awful. And it's because people knew their kids were sick and they still brought them anyways. And then now the whole church, like, adults are getting it. And if you've never had hand, foot, and mouth, it is rough. It is rough stuff. It is not at all fun. So, yeah. Anyway, that's my soapbox for the day. I know you wanted to hear it so bad. I know that was just your goal, is to hear me rant. I've been ranting a lot. lately about the guy on my couch and people bringing their kids sick and all those kinds of things. But you guys know me. If it comes in my head, most likely, especially if I'm already filming, it's going to come out of my mouth. And that's just kind of the way I am. I'm just a really transparent person. So if I'm thinking it, I'm probably going to say it. And I've been trying so hard to hold my tongue and not like be ugly to people and be as understanding as I possibly can. But honestly, if my kids would have gotten it, or if they do, I can't guarantee you that my tongue will be held quite so effectively, like quite so well. I might not be that good at it if they actually get it, because Mama Bear comes out and I can't handle it. Like, what are you thinking? Are you crazy? Do not bring them when they're sick. That's not okay. Alright. So I'm going to try to stop talking about that. But I was scared that Killian had it because he had like a little bit of a fever and he was just acting crazy the night before last. Like really out of character even for him, even though he is crazy at night. It was like even more so than usual, and it was just kind of yucky. It was really bad. It's hard to get him to sleep. He didn't sleep at all that night. It was awful, and I was sure he had it, but he hasn't shown any symptoms of it. So, I don't know. But I did keep him home, and I'm keeping him home on Sunday as well, just to make sure, and just to keep them from getting it if they haven't already. So, and they've been exposed to it, so I just want to keep them away from all the kids just in case they show up with it, and then I'll feel really awful that I was that person who, you know, exposed the other kids, because I don't want to be that person at all. So, because that's not me. I'll keep my kids at home. Okay. But there's a lot of sicknesses going around. I heard another YouTuber, Nicole Burgess, was talking about how her kids, there's like infantigo going around at their school. That's just craziness and horrible. And I think her younger son got it. That's absolutely awful. So there's stuff going around. Just have to beware. Beware, be aware, be everything, just, and if you have it, stay home. Because we don't want it. Okay, this is turning out really cute to me. I think it is. So, hopefully you agree. I like this style much better. I don't like the style that I was doing. I just don't care for it. I didn't even use these half boxes, so that kind of stinks. I might actually use like them over here because I don't really love that yellow box. And so I did get cut off because my battery is full and I haven't emptied it, so hopefully it'll last until I can get this done. I'm going to do it really quickly and hope that it lasts. I just want to finish, but I'm almost done. Okay, so I just quickly finished it off camera so that it wouldn't cut off, and hopefully it won't. But I just put those other half boxes on my sidebar because I liked them better over here. And then I just finished that up, which it's a little bit crooked, but that's okay. And so I'm just going to stick this back in my planner. I really like this spread. I think it's adorable. Super, super cute. I like it a lot. And so yeah, that is going to be it for this week in my planner. I use this planner for my YouTube and Etsy shop, so I write it along as I go day by day. And I appreciate you guys watching. Thank you so much. I hope that you have an absolute wonderful week, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye guys!